Welcome back to Drift Data. If you're new here, we're currently delivering a 55-foot sailor cruiser from Australia to Indonesia and beyond. We're currently on Lizard Island and we've been exploring this beautiful wonder for the last few days. However, an appointment with the Australian Border Force on Thursday Island has us leaving Lizard, heading up Cape York and over to Thursday Island, where we check out of the country and head off to Indonesia.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
With light winds, it wasn't an action-packed day of sailing. But before we knew it, we were back on the mainland, making our way up the Cape, taking in this beautiful
sunset. Arriving at Stokes Bay on Stanley Island. This is such a sick spot. Ew. I'm gonna pull up in here, drop anchor.
How's that for a afternoon park up?
With some long days and nights ahead of us, we decided to break up the journey and stop off at Stanley Island and Cape Grenville on our way to Thursday Island.
I've just come across the most bizarre rock formation I've ever seen. Like, how does that happen? It's just hills and hills of them.
We're getting towards a bit of rugged, untouched coastline. How many millions of years ago would have that had to been for it to form?
This region of coastline was over 120 million years old when it was well below sea level, which is a big thought considering how small our time here is on this planet.
And I'm just taking it in. I like rocks.
So we're going to shoot off here around 6 p.m. They're not too far from now. And we're going to start heading up towards the Cape, which will be exciting, you know. Never been up there, and it's the sort of the first leg of the trip, sort of in the books. We've covered a fair bit of ground so far, and excited to cover more and to be able to do a bit more exploring, especially within Indonesia. So we've got a 13-hour cruise, and then hopefully get there by sunrise and say goodbye to the mainland.
If you're enjoying this video so far, please consider liking and subscribing to support the channel. Additionally, if you have any comments or questions, drop them down below and we'll be happy to answer them in coming videos.
It's early Wednesday morning. We've got about another 45 minutes before we've reached the top, the tip of the continent. And so far, the journey's been so amazing. The reef right there. Wow, you can see all this exposed reef just over here coming out of the water. Been dodging reef for the last couple of hours. Here, we're going to cut through. And there's the Cape York Peninsula right there. So, gonna wait for sunrise to come up and just rip.
Well, after 7 days in the water, cruising up the Queensland coast, it's in sight, just there, the tip of the Australian continent. Unfortunately, with our draw and some rocks, we're going to cruise around the northern end of this island rather than passing through. You see a smaller 5.5 meter boat passing through there now, but
We just don't want to risk it. I've done west, done east, done north. Now I have to come back down and do the southernmost tip. So close yet so far. Tell you what, the way you've left Oz is pretty good.
Oh, it's like the best way to do it.
Hey, you're doing the opposite of what the convicts did. Ah, she's German, she's shit, we'll send her back. Send another one. Windy to put the drone up in the air. The camera never does it justice. But I'm gonna keep punching on towards Thursday Island. Stock up. Super keen for my next adventure here. Live it, love it, learn it. Horn Island. Thursday Island's over there, where we'll check out of the country. But it's a bit more protected here for an anchorage. It's quite a busy little town. Hell of a lot more to offer than what I thought. For how remote we are. Honda power equipment. Australian Border Force. Too deadly. All checked out. Now it is froth 30. It's like a bakery. Nah, cafe. I'm getting a pie. How you going? Are they the only pies you've got?
One pie, mac and cheese.
Is that all you have?
I had mac and cheese.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get one.
I did supermarket here.
Okay.
Yeah, you can dry.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Checked out of the country. Last pie for a while. $8.50 for a pie on Thursday Island. Criminal. But you're gonna fucking pay it. This is probably the best pie I've had in a while. From town centre. Oh shit! Casualty. Am I seriously gonna let $2 or $3 over the next 2 months get between me and my last pie?
Yeah, but Chrissy and I are on a budget.
Exactly.
We have to watch our pennies.
I'm on budget too. Well, that's our little tour of Thursday Island. The highlight was the pie. Rightio, back to the mothership. So you guys want a quick little mechanical tip? If you're replacing the oil filter, don't put it in the oil before you grab your replacement filter, because then you gotta go filter fishing. But look how good these little plumber's wrench are going now. So it's good for something. Fuck yeah.
Over the next couple of hours, we prepped the vessel for its 7-day passage into Indonesia. However, in the process we chewed through too much of our power supply, and with our lithium bank having a safety shutdown protocol at 30%, we were stuck dead in the water. Join us in the next episode as things go from bad to worse as we attempt to find the fault and fix our electrical system.
What you see?